Have you ever been asked a question that made you just stop and think? Lately, people have been asking why children's books. Like, why did you start writing children's books? And honestly, I don't think there's ever been more of an important time to teach children about feelings than right now. Because if you turn on the news or scroll through social media or even listen to conversations around you, it can feel like kindness is harder and harder to find. I never thought I would write children's books. But somehow it feels like we've forgotten how to just slow down and really listen and communicate with one another. I don't think it's because people are bad. I just think a lot of us were never taught the skills we needed. And that's what led me to write children's books. It's because I spend so much time working with children and families, and I've learned this that children are not born knowing how to calm themselves down. They're not born knowing how to solve conflicts. They're not born how to say things like, I'm frustrated, or that hurt my feelings, or something as simple as, can you help me? And think about it, those are skills, just like learning colors or learning their letters, learning numbers. Social emotional skills have to be taught. And if we don't intentionally teach children when they're little, they don't magically appear when they become adults, right? So that's why I first started writing Oopsie Tootsie. Yes, it's a silly story about a frog who lets out a little toot, and the kids absolutely love that part. I mean, toots are funny, but underneath all the giggles is a much bigger message. You know, it's teaching the kids that feelings aren't bad. Being angry isn't bad. Being sad isn't bad. Being frustrated isn't bad. What is important is how do we let them out in a healthy way to express those instead of letting them control us? So then came along Chop Chop Lollipop. On the surface, it's about a little lamb who's learning how to navigate from one activity to the next, doesn't want to stop, and has to learn to transition through things. And she learns that through some help, she can be more flexible. And those little moments are going to happen every day, just like our children's. But it's in those moments that's building opportunity for resilience. People sometimes ask me if I really think the children's books are going to change the world. Probably not, maybe. But I do believe children who grow up understanding empathy, and children who grow up knowing how to name their feelings, and children who grow up knowing how to really calm their bodies, and children who start to listen before reacting, those children become adults. And maybe, just maybe, if we plant enough of those little seeds early on, the next generation will be better equipped to have those hard conversations, to solve those problems together, and to treat each other with kindness. That's my hope. That's why I started doing this. I'm not just writing stories, I'm trying to plant seeds, seeds of empathy, seeds of resilience, seeds of emotional intelligence, because I believe our children deserve those tools. And honestly, I think the world deserves that as well. So thank you for being here. If this message resonates with you, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you are new here, my name is Stephanie Swenson. I am an early childhood specialist and children's book author. And you can tell I am pretty darn passionate about the way we raise our children. And are we going to be perfect all the time? Absolutely not. But I know that I have learned so much throughout the years, and knowing better makes me want to do better. So I'm just trying to share my message with you all. And again, one of the biggest takeaways, and I teach in a lot of my classes, is we have to teach the children these skills. We see it all the time. We see it with adults day after day. They don't know how to regulate themselves. They let their big emotions just completely flood them and take over, and they are not releasing them in a healthy way, right? Oh my goodness, we see adult tantrums, we see kindness and listening and curiosity and the wonder just being thrown out the window. It's like everybody's on defense mode and everybody is out to attack one another or get their feelings so hurt about something. It's, I don't know. I don't know about you, but I feel like it's getting a little bit worse and we're getting a little bit more and more divided. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's sure how I feel. Maybe it's because of social media and everything that's on the news. We're just seeing it more and more. But I know if I can make just a small difference in the generations to come and plant those seeds, that I'm hoping that children will grow up to be more healthy adults and be able to calm their bodies and talk in a more kind way and really listen and be curious. That's my hope. So that's why I started writing children's books. So, again, thanks for hanging out with me. And until next time, be kind to yourself because when you're kind to yourself, then you can be kind to others.